The day began not with a roar, but with a whisper. A crystalline hush fell over Gaylord, Michigan as ice coated every tree, rooftop, and fence post. Children pressed their faces to the windows, mesmerized by the shimmering world outside. The beauty was fragile, but beneath it, a quiet tension grew. Power lines sagged under the weight, branches snapped, and the familiar sounds of town faded into silence. As daylight waned, the ice became a heavy armor, locking the world in its cold embrace. The lights flickered, then dimmed, and we braced ourselves for the long night ahead. The storm was not just passing through, it was settling in. In the heart of our homes, we clung to warmth and faith, waiting for what would come next. Then, it happened. The lights went out, plunging Gaylord into a darkness deeper than any night. The hum of modern life vanished, replaced by the creak of houses and the wind outside. We reached for our radios, hoping for the familiar comfort of the Promise FM. For generations, that station had been our heartbeat, sharing news, prayers, and hope. But tonight, there was only static. The silence was profound, the absence of that warm voice unsettling. Our town's beacon had gone dark, and the thread connecting us all was suddenly severed. In the cold and the dark, a new kind of isolation crept in. We faced the storm, not just without power, but without the voice that had always guided us. The silence felt endless. By morning, the news spread. The Promise FM tower had fallen. For decades, it stood as our sentinel, a symbol of connection and hope. The ice storm's relentless weight proved too much. The Promise FM tower collapsed quietly in the night. Its guiding light was gone, its voice silenced. The loss felt personal, as if a piece of our town's soul had been taken. That tower had broadcast our joys and sorrows, woven into the fabric of our lives. Now, the Promise FM tower lay twisted and broken, a stark reminder of the storm's power. The challenge was no longer just surviving the cold, but finding hope in the silence. Would our spirit fall with the Promise FM tower, or would we find a way forward? In the silence left by the fallen Promise FM tower, something new emerged. A signal passed from heart to heart, neighbors sharing warmth, food, and comfort. The radio's silence was filled by the sounds of community, chainsaws clearing driveways, laughter in candlelit kitchens, prayers shared in small gatherings. The faith the Promise FM had nurtured came alive in our actions. We became the broadcast, offering hope, kindness, and strength to one another. The storm revealed that our true connection was never in steel and wire, but in the bonds we built. The loss of the Promise FM tower brought us closer, weaving our lives together more tightly. The ice would melt, the power would return, and we would rebuild, stronger than before. Our real strength was always in the spirit of love and faith that united us. Even in darkness, the strongest signal shines from a community bound by hope. Together, as the community of Gaylord, Michigan, we will rebuild the Promise FM tower. The message of the gospel will shine stronger than ever, reaching hearts with hope and love.